Let's bring in senior analyst and co-CEO of Contrast Capital Partners, Ron Insana. Ron, you're working on AI in finance. Talk about the implications here, both for that and broader society.
Well, I think, getting away from some of the cultural implications that you spoke about and whether or not artificial intelligence can draw inspiration from our creative works, I think it's also, if everyone else is right about its ultimate uses in replacing workers or enhancing productivity, it's also ultimately deflationary, which is something the Fed may not be thinking about with respect to its current policy setting regime. And so I think that given the speed with which it's being adopted, and you see this, as you've just discussed, across a wide variety of industries, and don't forget knockoffs are also cheaper than the original if you're talking about Drake or Taylor Swift. This is something that at the end of the day, people should start taking seriously. I know Kathy Woods talked about it and others. If it is the type of transformational technology that Larry Summers and Bill Gates and others have suggested it would be, more important than any other technological development in history, as has been stated so far.
But we can't. The only problem, Ron, is we can't invest in OpenAI.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing.
Microsoft.
But or you can invest in Amazon, right? I mean, one of the things that people said about the deflationary effect, and Kathy Wood and others in that camp have said that Amazon is the example for how you've seen the deflationary effect on things like the labor force, on consumer goods, and everything else. How much is Amazon a quasi-Ron blueprint for what we could expect from deflationary pressures, hypothetically, in the future?
I think it's not just the only one, Dom. I think you have to look across the entire economy, where we know in manufacturing, and I would expand the definition here a little bit to include not just AI, but machine learning, natural language processing, robotics, all of these things that are coming so fast and furious at us are ultimately going to replace people and drive down the cost of labor in a relatively short period of time if, again, this proceeds as expected. And if you look at the adoption rates right now, they're vertical, right? When you look at the chart of the acceptance of the internet and other technological tools that have come before us, they've effectively been, a diagonal line. This is going straight up with the speed of adoption. And so I think it does ultimately affect not just the likes of Amazon and retailing, but manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, and really just about any other endeavor. I mean, will we be writing our own commentaries for CNBC.com, or will we plug in an idea that just gets fed out? Will we be replaced ultimately? Is Max Headroom, to date myself a little bit, going to be a thing of the future in the news business where you put a deep fake up and it actually programs the news for you? These are, I think, serious questions.
Steve, BuzzFeed this week, everyone goes, oh, they start using AI, and then they lay off the news staff.
Insider as well, yeah.
Right.
That's part of it.
15% of their staff.
Right. It's not exactly what's happening. But also, as we heard on the show last week, the need for instance, investigative reporting, that which can differentiate you from everything else that's out there, actually grows and makes people even more valuable. But just a final comment maybe on kind of some of the investing implications around this.
I mean, just look at what Microsoft is doing here. So you want to talk about, it's not necessarily job replacement or displacement. They call it a co-pilot, meaning it's an assistant. So what they're putting in Office 365 right now, Microsoft Word, Outlook, all those, is a co-pilot. So let's say you're in a meeting, a video chat meeting on Teams. You missed the meeting. Oh, no, what do? You go in, the co-pilot can just collate everything we're saying, the action items. Kelly, Dom, here's what was discussed about you. That is useful. That saves time. That makes you more efficient.
Doesn't Slack have this capability?
A little bit, but not as good. But look, it doesn't replace Kelly's job. It doesn't replace Dom's job. It doesn't replace Steve's job. It just helps us
skip more meetings.
Skip more meetings. It helps us do our jobs better. And I think that's what the companies who are really making this and are serious about, that's what they're putting out there in the world. That's what they want us to try. And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. I believe her name was Cortana.
Yeah,
Cortana,
but only for now.
That's what it was.
There will be companies, though, that take this farther.
Oh,
right?
Of course.
There will be companies that won't stop there. And I think that's the implication that some of the deflationists look at, which is, how much labor saving and productivity enhancement will come from this development, and what will that mean to things like inflation, like growth down the road.
And the comeuppance for white-collar jobs in particular after what's been, a generation of outsourcing blue-collar work and now reshoring that. Ron, thanks. Ron, we really appreciate it. And our Steve Kovac.
Yeah, that's that.